Ever wondered what makes male dogs truly unique? Stick around because number 6 will absolutely shock you. Today, we're diving into 12 surprising facts about male dogs that will change the way you see your furry companion. From quirky behaviors to unexpected health insights, you'll be amazed by what you didn't know about your pup. Whether it's surprising instincts or adorable traits, we've got a lot to uncover. And trust me, you won't want to miss number 6. It's a game changer. Let's start off with something fun. Did you know that male dogs are more likely to be left-pawed? Just like some humans are left-handed, male dogs tend to have a dominant paw they prefer using. Imagine this. You toss your dog a treat, and bam! He's reaching out with his left paw like a furry little lefty superstar. Ever wondered why your pup always high-fives you with the same paw? Turns out it's not just a cute quirk. It's science. Studies have found that male dogs are basically the lefties of the canine world. Whether they're shaking hands, grabbing a toy, or stepping over a puddle, that left paw is their go-to move. It's like they have a secret handshake with the universe. And get this, female dogs, they're more likely to be right-pawed. It's almost like a canine version of the battle of the sexes. Who knew paw preference could be so dramatic? Here's a stat to drop at your next dog park hangout. About 60% of male dogs are left-pawed, while only 30% of females are. That's a pretty big difference. Are you checking your dog's paws yet? It's these little details that make our pups so endlessly fascinating, and totally one of a kind. Next time your dog does something quirky, just remember, there's probably some wild science behind it. But that's not all. Male dogs show some surprising territorial behaviors too. Male dogs are much more territorial than their female counterparts, and it's not just about guarding their home. It's about defending everything they consider theirs. Ever catch your male dog peeing on every tree bush and, let's be honest, sometimes even your favorite garden gnome? That's not just a bathroom break, that's a declaration, this is mine. And don't even think about touching his food or his squeaky toy. He's got eyes everywhere. Why so intense? Well, imagine being a wild dog centuries ago. If you didn't stand tall and act tough, you'd lose your dinner, and maybe your spot in the pack. That ancient instinct is still alive and well in your living room today. Ever notice your pup glued to the front door or barking like a security alarm at the mailman? He's not just being dramatic, he's channeling his inner bodyguard. Strangers beware. And if another dog dares to step into his territory, oh, it's on. Hackles up, chest out, and a growl that says, "Back off, buddy." It's like a canine version of a superhero showdown. Now you might be wondering, does neutering turn your macho mud into a mellow marshmallow? Sometimes, it can definitely take the edge off, but that protective spark, it's just part of who he is. But as protective as they are, male dogs can also be surprisingly affectionate, and we'll get into that next. You might think of female dogs as the cuddlers, but many male dogs are actually more affectionate than females. Picture this. You're trying to binge-watch your favorite show, and who's right there, wedged into your side like a furry heating pad? Yep, your male dog, giving you those puppy eyes that say, "Pet me, human." Ever notice how they seem to have a sixth sense for when you need a little extra love? It's like they're on a mission to out-snuggle everyone else in the house. And let's be honest. Have you ever tried to walk from one room to another without your male dog trailing behind like your own personal shadow? Good luck. They'll nudge your hand for pets, flop onto your lap, and basically invent new ways to get your attention. Golden Retrievers, Cavalier King Charles Spaniels, these guys are the kings of canine affection. But even the tough breeds can turn into total softies when it comes to their favorite humans. And don't even get me started on playtime. Male dogs are like furry, four-legged comedians, always ready for a game of fetch, a tug-of-war showdown, or just a goofy romp around the living room. Their playful, loving energy is downright contagious, but hey, with all that love, there's a flip side. However, while they can be extremely loving, male dogs can also show aggression when they feel threatened. But why is that? While male dogs can be affectionate, they're also more likely to show aggression, especially if they're unneutered. Ever caught your male dog giving you that "back off, this is my turf" look? It's like they're the self-appointed security guards of your house, protecting their food, their toys, and yes, even you. Who knew a bowl of kibble could spark such drama? And let's talk about those neighborhood standoffs. You know the ones. Your dog spots another pup across the fence and suddenly, it's like a canine version of a Wild West showdown. Barking, posturing, maybe even a little "I dare you" attitude. Is it dominance? Is it just bravado? Or are they secretly auditioning for a role in a doggy action movie? And don't even get me started on how possessive they can be. If another dog or even a person gets too close to their favorite human, watch out. But here's the good news. Neutering can help mellow out those tough guy vibes, still a little bit of that protective instinct. It's just part of their charm, but it's not all aggression. Male dogs are also prone to certain health issues, and this is something that's important to be aware of. Male dogs tend to face unique health challenges that females may not experience as frequently. Ever wondered why your male pup seems to get more vet visits as he ages? It's not just bad luck. Prostate problems are a real thing for our furry boys. As they get older, their prostate can become a bit of a troublemaker, leading to discomfort and, if ignored, some pretty serious issues. Picture this. Your once spry buddy is suddenly not himself, maybe even acting a little grumpy. Could it be an enlarged prostate or an infection? Absolutely. And trust me, you don't want to let that slide. But wait, there's more. If your dog is unneutered, he's rolling the dice with testicular cancer. Yikes, right? It's way more common in intact males, which is why so many vets give the thumbs up to neutering. Neutering isn't just about population control, it's like giving your dog a health insurance policy. It wipes out the risk of testicular cancer and even helps prevent other issues like urinary tract infections and those pesky prostate problems. And let's talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say the extra pounds on the scale. Male dogs are more likely to pack on the weight, especially if their favorite activity is napping instead of fetching. So, what's a loving dog parent to do? Regular checkups, a balanced diet, and a little extra playtime go a long way. Your dog's health is in your hands, literally. Now that we've covered their health, let's talk about their eating habits. They're more interesting than you might think. Male dogs are often known to have bigger appetites than their female counterparts. Ever notice how your male pup seems to inhale his dinner like it's his last meal on Earth? That's not just your imagination. Thanks to their larger size and boundless energy, male dogs can chow down with the best of them. Sometimes it's like watching a furry vacuum cleaner in action. One minute the bowl is full, the next, it's spotless. And if you've ever tried to keep up with a hungry Labrador or a Beagle, you know exactly what I mean. Those guys act like every meal is a race. But here's the twist. While some male dogs are all about quantity, others are total foodies. Ever met a dog who turns his nose up at kibble he loved yesterday? Yep, that's a thing. As they get older, some males become surprisingly picky, leaving you scratching your head and wondering, what happened to my little eating machine? And let's talk about food obsession. Some male dogs are so food-driven they'll do anything for a treat. Sit, stay, roll over, you name it. But watch out, because that passion for food can sometimes turn into possessiveness. Ever seen a dog guard his bowl like it's buried treasure? Classic male dog move. This can lead to food aggression, where a male dog might guard his bowl or become territorial over his meals. Interestingly, male dogs are also more likely to be picky eaters as they grow older, rejecting food they once loved. Their eating habits can change just like their personalities, and understanding these habits is key to keeping them healthy. Speaking of habits, did you know that male dogs are also more likely to hump? Let's talk about that next. While we often associate humping with mating behavior, it's not always as straightforward as that. Let's be honest. If you've ever owned a male dog, you've probably witnessed the infamous hump. But is it always about romance? Not even close. Sometimes it's just pure excitement, like, hey, new couch, who dis? Or maybe your dog's feeling a little stressed and needs to, well, let off some steam. Ever seen your pup go to town on a pillow right after meeting a new friend? Yep, that's not love at first sight. It's more like, I'm not sure what's happening, but I'm here for it. And let's not forget the classic dominance move. Sometimes your dog just wants to be the boss. Over another dog, a toy, or awkwardly, your leg. It's their way of saying, I'm in charge here. But don't worry, it's not a lifelong habit. As they get older, and with a little training, most dogs chill out. Thinking about neutering? It can help, but don't expect miracles. Sometimes a humping dog just needs more playtime, attention, or a good distraction. So, if your dog's got a case of the zoomies and starts humping, relax. It's usually nothing to worry about. Now that we've covered some of their more interesting habits, let's dive into their more independent side. It might surprise you to learn that some male dogs are more independent than females. Ever catch your male dog just chilling by himself, totally unbothered? It's like he's got his own secret life. Maybe he's planning world domination, or maybe he's just really into sniffing that one spot in the yard. Some breeds, like Afghan hounds or Basenjis, practically wrote the book on independence. They're the lone wolves of the dog world, strutting around like, I got this. And let's be real, while your female pup might follow you from room to room like a furry shadow, your male dog, he's probably off sunbathing, living his best life, and not even noticing you left the room. Does he love you? Absolutely. Does he need to be glued to your side 24/7? Not so much, that's the beauty of it. Less separation anxiety, more me time for both of you. So while they'll definitely show you affection, don't be surprised if they sometimes prefer to chill on their own. But let's take a look at something else that might surprise you. Male dogs can actually be incredibly protective. Male dogs often take on the role of protectors in the family, especially when it comes to their home and loved ones. This instinct is deeply rooted in their nature. After all, their ancestors had to guard their territory and pack. Male dogs can be fiercely loyal and will go to great lengths to defend their family. Picture this. You're relaxing at home and suddenly your male dog transforms into a four-legged superhero, ears up, chest out, ready to take on the world. Who needs a security system when you've got a furry bodyguard on duty 24/7? Whether it's barking at the mailman or sliding between you and that suspicious-looking garden gnome, these guys take their jobs seriously. And let's be honest, some breeds take protective to a whole new level. Ever met a German Shepherd, Rottweiler, or Doberman? It's like they were born with a badge and a walkie-talkie. You can almost hear them thinking, "Not on my watch, buddy." But don't count out the little guys or the mutts. Even the tiniest male dog can suddenly become a pint-sized protector, especially when kids or other pets are involved. Ever seen a Chihuahua stand guard over a sleeping baby? It's both adorable and hilarious, like a fluffy knight in shining armor. Of course, with great power comes great responsibility. That's why training and socialization are key. You want your dog to be a hero, not the neighborhood's most wanted for excessive barking. With the right guidance, that protective streak turns into pure gold, loyalty, love, and just the right amount of stranger danger. Speaking of protection, let's talk about something else. The surprising fact about male dog names that might catch you off guard. This one's a fun fact. Picture this. You're at the dog park, calling out for your pup, and suddenly, half the dogs turn their heads. Why? Because you shouted, "Oliver!" That's right, Oliver isn't just a name, it's practically a canine phenomenon. Thanks to pet insurance stats and dog name databases, we know Oliver has been the reigning champ for male dog names for years. It's like the Brad Pitt of dog names, timeless, charming, and everyone seems to love it. Seriously, what is it about Oliver that makes it so irresistible? Maybe it's the way it rolls off the tongue, or maybe it's just that classic feel-good vibe. Whatever the reason, if you've got an Oliver at home, you're in a very popular club. Sure, dog name trends come and go. One year it's Max, the next it's Buddy. But Oliver, he's always in the spotlight, stealing hearts and tennis balls alike. It's short, it's sweet, and let's be honest, it's just plain adorable. No wonder so many dog owners can't resist. But did you know that the temperament of a male dog can actually influence their puppy's behavior? Let's get into that surprising fact next. Here's something that may blow your mind. A male dog's temperament can actually influence the temperament of his puppies. That's right. Imagine this. You've got a litter of puppies, and you're wondering, why is that one so bold, while the other hides behind the couch? Well, turns out Dad's got a lot to do with it. Ever met a dog dad who struts around like he owns the park? Or maybe one who's a little more, let's say, bashful? Believe it or not, those vibes get passed down, no puppy parenting classes required. Picture a confident canine dad, tail high, eyes bright, ready for adventure. His pups? Little bundles of courage, eager to explore every corner of the world. But if Dad's the shy type, you might find his puppies peeking out from behind the furniture, wondering if it's safe to come out. Isn't it wild how personality can be inherited, just like a curly tail or floppy ears? It's almost like these dads are leaving a secret message for the next generation. Be brave, or take it slow. Who knew doggy DNA could be so dramatic? So if you've ever wondered why a puppy from a confident dog seems so outgoing, or why one from a shy dog seems more reserved, now you know. It's fascinating to think about how male dogs not only influence the present moment but also play a key role in shaping the future. Now that we've uncovered that interesting tidbit, let's wrap up with a final thought that will make you look at your dog in a whole new way. Male dogs often develop a unique bond with their owners that's different from their relationship with other people or even other pets. Have you ever noticed how your male dog seems to know exactly when you need a pick-me-up? It's like they have a sixth sense for your moods. One minute you're feeling down and the next, there's a furry head in your lap, those big eyes saying, "Hey, I've got you." Isn't it amazing how they always want to be right by your side, whether you're binge-watching your favorite show or just making a sandwich in the kitchen? And let's be honest, who else paws at you for attention like your dog does? They're not just after treats, well, maybe sometimes, but they genuinely crave your company. It's like having your own personal cheerleader, therapist, and best friend all rolled into one wagging tail. When you're sick, they're glued to your side. When you're happy, they're bouncing around with you. Can you imagine a more loyal sidekick? It's not just about the cuddles or the playtime, it's about the emotional support and connection they offer. Well, there you have it. Which of these facts surprised you the most? Drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts. Did anything about your male dog's behavior make more sense now? And hey, if you enjoyed these fascinating dog facts, be sure to check out our next video on 12 things only male dogs do. It's just as surprising as this one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fun dog content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.